Take your time.
All right, tell me if we're live somewhere, guys. Says we should be live on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. All right. What was that?
That's my phone. I have it on my computer here.
Oh, okay. Everybody hears us. What's up, guys? I know you guys can hear me. Welcome to Fast Five with Greg and Andy.
Might have to hold this. And I'm holding it over my camera there. So. Can everybody see us?
Mr. Brian Carter Stewart's on. He said, you're on. Here. What's going on? Tony Maxton, how you doing, brother? He's watching on YouTube. We got some viewers on YouTube and on Facebook.
I'm just going to your channel right now.
Okay. We're getting ready to switch this over.
Yep, I see it. Hit the mute button. Yeah, 2 people watching now on YouTube, so yeah, we got people.
All right.
You see 9 on Facebook. Hey, that's more than 1 anyway, right?
Woohoo! Hey, that's cool. I appreciate everybody watching. That's what we're talking about, man.
See, everyone says, hey, Andy, I'm good with that. You got some good fans. You got some solid followers there, bud.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Thank you all for joining. I am Andy, your host, and we have Greg here, and we're also with Merle. What's going on, guys? Seems like I got a little lag going here. Am I a little lagged up? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. You haven't popped up on my screen yet.
Oh, now it's wanting to do something? Man, I got some real lag hitting action here. It keeps buffering too much. Tell Merle his hunting buddy's in the chat. Jonathan Maja is in your chat. What's going on? I don't know why we have so much lag here. That's not right. It was just working just fine. Oh, Lord, it's everything. You guys are doing good. Greg, say something.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Talk for a minute, Greg.
All right. Well, I look good on the screen, Andy. Nice work, buddy.
Yeah, you do. You look pretty good. All right.
They're starting nice, boys. You better have my money.
All right. What's going on? So, do you guys see me? Am I? Oh, Lord. Merle.
I think we're good. I don't know.
Now I don't have Merle's sound. What's going on with Merle's sound? Oh, Lord. Guys, please give me a minute. I have no idea. I've never had anything like this happen. I hate. Merle, you have no sound, man. And we just had Merle's sound, so I don't know what is going on there.
Beside his icon thing there, it says a muted microphone.
Merle, you have to unmute your... Oh, here.
Got it.
I got you.
Now you can hear me?
All right, hold on. Hey, did we get everything? Everything's worked? Yep. Oh, Lord.
Oh, and I see us on YouTube, so we're good.
Good. All right.
Oh,
so.
Okay. We seem to be running a bit smoother now on Facebook, but it's pretty laggy.
Is it still? No, it always lags for about 15 seconds, Greg.
Okay. All right.
It's about a 15-second lag. Okay.
Let's get the show rolling then.
Dude.
All right.
So, all right. So tonight we have Tonight we have Merle. Merle, how do you say your last name, my friend?
Jones. Just kidding. Kazanjian.
Kazanjian. We have Merle Kazanjian on, and then we also have Greg Drope with us. And we are going to be talking about, here's the topics of the evening: becoming a millionaire, metal detecting, UK church fire, the Great American Coin Hunt, what gear you use to film, and your research tools. So,
I don't know where to begin with that.
well, here's how it goes. We're going to begin like this because I'm going to tell you I have had one hell of a last couple of weeks, okay? Let me tell you. Encoding overloading. Consider turning down your video settings for faster encoding presets. Well, that's because I'm running 60 frames a second. I wonder why that is. I've had... Huh?
We want you in high def, man.
Well, you don't want to see me in high def. So seriously, what? We have yeah. For some reason, I'm like, this is terrible.
The camera likes to buffer me. I mean, I've got the charm, but
is everything buffering? Tell me, are we really that bad off?
It's it's my natural beauty. The internet tends to do that, too purposefully, because when you have streams, they on Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
Just for yeah.
All right. So here's the thing. So I've had one hell of a last couple of weeks. I just got over being sick. I was sick at work, and I had to leave, or I didn't go in the other day. I'm on my way home from the store the other morning. I get pulled over by the police officer. He wants to tell me that I'm freaking some sort of drug addict or something because he's like trying to dig through my pockets. Greg, I didn't even tell you. This guy's digging through my pockets like I was some sort of drug addict, and I'm like, what have I done? I have no idea. Like, he's just like, well, when I ran your name, it came up with a caution. And I'm like, what do you mean a caution? Like, maybe I got in trouble like when I was like 18 years old for some weed when I was a kid. Like, come on, people. Like, get over it, dude.
Just looking for your pistol.
Dude, no. He was like, dude, get this. So I had a bag of coins with dirt in it from metal detecting,
Oh, boy.
and it was on my dashboard, and on my dashboard, and when so I'm out there in the car because my driver's door don't open, my driver's window don't roll down, so I get out the passenger side and I'm starting to talk to the guy, and he's like, sir, what is that on your dashboard there in that bag on your dashboard? And
I could tell you why. You showed your officer your junk.
It's probably no way. Yeah, I guess I showed him the junk in my bag. So he was like, "What is that?" He said, "What is that on your dashboard?" And I'm like, "Sir, I'm metal detecting that. That's from metal detecting. Those are coins in that bag with probably dirt and dust on them and stuff." And he said, I'm gonna need you to could you pull that out and show me? I'm like, sure. I mean, I don't care. I ain't got no problem showing you that, So I pulled it out and opened it up, and make sure when I did, I wafted some dust up so it like poofed out of the bag a little bit. And I was like, yeah, it's just my metal detecting coins. He's like, oh, you can go ahead and put that back. And then I had a pill bottle on my dashboard, and the pill bottle was for
good finds.
No, it was for my daughter's allergy medicine. It says on there my daughter's name, and he's like, what's in the pill bottle there on your dashboard? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's probably my daughter's allergy medicine. And he goes,
no, I was thinking about that the other day. I keep a pill bottle, like if I get a good coin, if I get a ring, separated from the junk, so I don't have to go through it one by one.
Right.
So, I'm sure one of these days when I get pulled over, I'll probably have the same problem.
Yeah, well, no, I know, dude. And I was just like, sir, that's just the my daughter's allergy medicine. And he said, kind of like, I don't know if I believe you. And I'm like, well, let me just pull it out. and I pull it out, and I show him the bottle, and he opens it up and looks at it and closes it. He goes, well, it's not your name on it. I said, well, it's because I told you it's my daughter's allergy medicine, you know? And he's like, all right, and he puts it in there. So I forgot that I didn't have my insurance on me, and the guy wrote me up for not having proof of insurance, which I have insurance. I just cleaned my car out. We moved. I forgot to put it back in the car. Whatever. So I get a ticket for that. But he treated me like I was a criminal, and that's like what drove me crazy, because I'm like, dude, I have done nothing wrong. He asked me why I thought he pulled me over, and I said I have no clue, because I was driving the speed limit. I didn't, nothing. And he goes, well, your license is expired. I'm like, fudge. Are you kidding me?
It's the way that you treat people too, and it could have been something that was easily dealt with. I have a friend who's a police officer. He said, okay, this is what you do. Whenever you get pulled over, first thing you do, turn off your vehicle. Second, put your keys on top of the dashboard. Third, put your hands roll down your window, put your hands where the officer can see them. And if you do those 4 things, that's the protocol that's supposed to be followed. I did that once without a registration, same thing as you. The insurance was old, but he's like, all right, this is what you do. You write this department here, you give proof of your insurance, ticket gets waived, and it was waived. But, we're talking about a reasonable person here. If you deal with somebody that's not reasonable, you're not going to have that happen.
Yeah,
dude, I know, and I know I got lots of friends who are police officers. I mean, literally a lot of friends who are police officers, and I totally respect him, and I know he was just doing his job. I just think the guy thought that he was going to try to get me for I guess
he
something.
He didn't treat you respectfully. It sounds like it. I mean, like, even to assume, I don't know, it's their job to assume. I suppose it's that fine line, but you still don't treat somebody, you try not to.
Man, you know what, Andy, though? That would have been great for this show and, the detecting channels and whatever, if you run live PD, man. If you could just be like, hey, guys, FastFive, man, you're great. And just breaking it down or whatever, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, I guess if I wanted to use that opportunity to shout out my YouTube channel, like... So seriously, that happened, man. I mean, I couldn't believe it. So what's been going on with you, Greg? What have you been up to the last couple weeks, man?
Oh man, I've just been dying lately. I missed like all of Easter weekend with my kids. I've just been down and out, but bounced back a bit today. But just working away, not too much. Had some pretty crappy weather up here, so can't really get out detecting much. And I don't know,
Where in Canada are you?
I'm in southern Ontario. I'm in Petrolia, actually. It's a little 1800s oil town.
Wow.
Yeah, some big oil discoveries here, and it built up, all the big refineries and stuff all the way around, and crazy. Insane history. A lot of men from our town, traveled to South America and over to, the Middle East and whatever, and helped them actually establish oil companies and oil drilling over there. So it's a pretty neat little place.
Sounds like a lot of history, a lot of good metal detecting, possibly.
Oh, there is, yes. Except that I bought an 1800s house here, and there's nothing in the lawn except 1980s American pennies.
Oh.
Hey, wait a second, though. That yard was filled, wasn't it?
I just got to convince Chantel to let me bulldoze off the first foot.
Yeah, there you go. No, I hate it when I see that happening. I was just, I'm in Boston right now, driving here. I just saw a field, and they were filling it with like a new level of dirt, just to get away with the old stuff that was there. So, yeah. And that totally kills the spot. Yeah, you need a bulldozer.
Oh man, dude, I've been to some of the greatest places, and you would think you're gonna find the best stuff, and come to find out they filled the yard and it's trash. There's nothing there.
Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible.
So that's cool. And then what are you in Boston for, Merle? What are you doing up there?
I'm calling it a business trip. You see, I'm in education. I've been a teacher for most of my career. We don't do business trips, but I wanted to build my metal detecting channel, and just in case if people were getting sick of New York, let's go a little bit further up the East Coast, and a place certainly with history. Going to hit historic aerials. Have you guys ever been to historicaerials.com?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's really American thing. We have a different kind of thing up here, but
right. Yeah, it is. It's limited to the USA. But I've been doing research since I got here. I'm like, I'm going to hit this park and that park, and hopefully not have to slip the officer some wheat pennies in order to get away with detecting there. Because I don't think that would go over too well.
Let me see. I'm gonna show you if I can turn this up here. So Greg, tell me something. Everybody in the chat's saying you need to just scrape your dirt off. Scrape it down.
Oh, definitely. I would love to. But see, the problem is Chantel runs a home daycare, so I got like 6 kids here all day that want to play outside. So, I mean, you know what though? The backhoe would be a great climber.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it'd be a good foot playground. Yeah,
I know people. I could have that done tomorrow. Like, how sweet would that be?
Oh, yeah.
The lawn's kind of a mess anyway. Just pull it all back, let me detect it, flatten it all out, and then plant some new grass. And in a month, we're golden.
Actually, you'd better plant the grass in fall, but,
Well, whatever. Throw some mulch down.
But yeah, do it later this year. When the kids aren't going to be outside playing. Because it's cold out.
True.
I'm a terrible...
That's like 11 months of the year, but I got a short window. It's summer today, fall tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to forget this. My memory goes for like 2 seconds, and then if I don't do something, I forget it. I just wrote in the chat on YouTube, and I want to shout out a bunch of people that are here, a lot of familiar names, at least to me. Tony McSeeden, I was going to say We Dig Metal Detecting. I'm like, yeah, I know them. I'm on with them right now. Just Dirt Fishing, Jonathan Mejia, Little Dixie Diggers. Let's see.
Underfoot.
Yep, Underfoot, a.k.a. Keith. New Level Auto, also a.k.a. Keith. Just did a hunt with him and Jonathan the other day. Let's see. Who did I miss? Richard Kirkmeyer.
Oh, Richard. Hey, Richard. How you doing, brother? Did you get Just Dirt Fishing? We got Just Dirt Fishing, Jonathan Mejia. Yep. And then everybody watching on Facebook, Bill Rich, Robbie Smith, Brian Carter Stewart. There's just a ton of great people watching right now. Thank you all so much for hopping on. And I am watching the chat, so I will be bringing up when I can. And if you got any questions, just drop them in the chat. I'll try my best to get to them. I don't know if Greg's watching in the chat too, but we'll get to him. We'll get to him. Now let's do this. Let's get on with this, because I'm sure people are wondering how we are going to become a millionaire metal detecting. Guys, if you do not know, Merle here runs a channel called Metal Detecting New York City, or Metal Detecting NYC. On his channel, he does a series, and I came across it, and I don't know how I came across it. It's just one of those things when you're watching YouTube. Maybe it was a suggested video or something, and I came across it. Excuse me. And when I came across it, I thought, well, this is really cool, because the title of it was "Become a Millionaire Metal Detecting," or what, something like that. Is that what it was? Something like that. Anyway,
exactly that.
Okay, and so I'm like, what is this? So DJ said, Greg Dope, can you sign my earlobe, please?
Hey, wait, I just want to throw a timeout on the flag there. He sent me a cool, autographed little thing, and on the back it says, Drope, I'm your #1 fan. But I think he forgot that I actually have his return address, so I'm queuing up something super awesome, and it's going to be going back to him pretty soon, and it tops.
That's really cool of you.
That is awesome. So, anyway, back to the story. Hey, Troy, how are you doing, brother? Back to the story. This is how it happened. So, I come across this video, and it says, "Become a millionaire metal detecting." Excuse me. Obviously, this title.
This guy's nuts.
Obviously, this title is like begs. Okay, what the hell is this about? I got to see it. So I start watching this, and well, Merle, give us a rundown of your philosophy on becoming a millionaire metal detecting, and give us an idea of what your objective is and how you're going to go about this.
Well, the pure, honest truth in one sentence is it is one half clickbait and one half pure, genuine curiosity. Because I'm curious how far this could go too. I don't know. And, you know, you pick up a bunch of coins every day. Me personally, I got a long commute to work. I've stopped, instead of being upset with New York traffic, you know, I stop at all of the, not all, but, you know, one per day, various parks. They're always getting refilled. You know, you got sporting events, people dropping stuff. So, you know what, every day, maybe I pick up $3, $4, and, you know, I just turned 40. Oh, that's the other thing. I said half and half, no, thirds. The other half, perhaps midlife crisis. You know, turn 40, and let's see where we could put this money to work. It's almost like resurrecting these coins, and, you know, they were out of the economy for so long. Let's put them back in, and let's see together how far that we can take this. And, you know, in terms of, I've somewhat been doing this for myself for years, but I started the series just recently. I started detecting 2012, and I'm up to about $4,000 in coins. And combined with, you know, the interest that you make in buying stocks. So I'm going for it. Who knows? Will it work? Probably not, but it sure is going to be fun trying.
Okay, so wait, now let's get down. Let's get down to the brass tacks here. Let's get down to the freaking brass tacks here. Okay, so
yes, sir.
Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry for all this coughing. I cannot help it. Okay, so we started out at 0 this year, correct? Greg, pay attention. You're going to want to learn this for your kiddos' college fund. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we started out at 0 this year in January. So every month you update. All right. So tell us how we get a monthly update. What happens on your update? How are you going about making this happen as far as what you've went from the beginning of January till now, and you know, just like kind of break it down for us. Like how are you doing it?
Gotcha. I am limiting it to just the amount of coins that I pull in. I bring it to a Coinstar machine. My wife gets the gift certificate from that because you do not want to pay the 10% that you put in Coinstar.
Right.
So she gets that. We take that same amount and put it directly into the bank. And nobody has asked yet, but what I could do is show, you know, this is the exact amount that I put in, and it's the amount that that the Coinstar says at the end. The other thing I'm doing is scrap metal. And, you know, basically you find a lot of scrap metal. When I was at Dead Horse Bay the other day, there is a lot of just junk stuff that people are just leaving there. They're there for the bottles. But, you know, I'm looking for brass. I'm looking for copper. I picked that up just this month so far. I've gotten about $13 from metal detecting finds in scrap. And I have another trip yet to go. So, you know, I'm trying to double that. I'm trying to hit $100 this month. And my arm is literally, it's hurting, man. It's really hurting. But, you know, I want to put that in. You said I was at 0 at the beginning of the year. I wasn't. What I did, I've been doing this on my own for a few years. And I've kind of made this a public video series because January was actually a really big month for me. I started in January. That was the month that really the stock market took off, and I was in the right place at the right time. So that brought me to an even higher level. And, you know, it's a combination of that, you know, the interest that you make from stocks and also the amount that you put in. And what I'm really trying to do, I want to build an economy. Like YouTube pays you. As soon as this channel gets monetized, I'm going to count that as metal detecting earnings. And that's the only way that this is going to be able to get done. If I take all of those metal detecting earnings from the YouTube watches, the stuff that you put in, and put it into that. And what you guys are going to teach me tonight, because I've seen this in live streams, how to get, I know people pledge, certain amounts of money and stuff in there. I'm like, whoa, this is totally different than the
Google. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, wait a second, bro, because I don't get pledged, nothing like that, okay? Wait, this is just a... You guys would be crazy now. But seriously, yeah, people do make money on their live streams. That is a definite possibility. That is really cool that they do, and more power to them. I do not, but that's not why I do it neither. So I mean, hey, if you guys want to donate, woohoo, do it. Yeah, whatever, that'd be awesome. But if not, whatever. But monetizing your channel is a good thing. I will say, I think they've made it a little harder. Another thing you do that I really like that I do, Merle, is that I do these live digs, these live feed metal detectings where I'll go and I'll just metal detect, I'll show the whole feed the whole time. And I noticed you did that too, and you said that you can't do that anymore, which really stinks, but he said he can't do it because YouTube won't let him. But that's really cool, and I love that series you're doing.
We're going to try to fix that really quick. Hopefully the channel continues to grow, and we're anticipating getting back on that really quick. It's something I've enjoyed to do. It's the purest interaction. It totally unedited, totally straight right there. So that's what I enjoy to do. My dream is to be able to do that underwater later this year. I'm going underwater. So I want to do a live stream underwater. I don't think anybody's done that yet. So,
Greg, do you guys have Coinstar up there in Canada? Up there, you Canuck?
No, I always do check them though when I go over to Michigan. But yeah, we.
You don't have anything like it?
Our banks did have them, and then it just put it automatically in your account. But then, a bunch of detectors probably filled it with dirt, so I